Hi, my name is Dr. Stewart. I'm a small animal veterinarian with a focus in zoo animals, and I've been a member for the Cleveland Metro Park Zoo for likely over 20 years now.
Many moon ago, we received a letter from a young fan, not uncommon for a host of the animals here at this institution and many institutions, although somewhat uncommon for us because octopus are not necessarily high for the charisma scale for these guys, you know, more often met with ew as opposed to aw. So in that regard, it was special, so it was nice. The event surrounding it was a natural progression for this species, which is called senescence. It's an end-of-life circumstance, and the octopus in question, Puddin was her name, had laid eggs, and she was doing her mom duty and taking care of those.
My mom read an article about the octopus at the zoo, how she lays her eggs. She stops eating and devotes her life and time to caring for these eggs. And afterwards, she passes away. When I heard this, I got so sad. I cried and cried. And my mom said that the only way to console me was she told me to write a letter to the zoo, tell me how I felt about the octopus.
And when you get something like that, it's really cool. You don't get that response a lot. So I decided to respond to it. Soon after, Puddin passed, and he actually was very influential in naming the understudy for this, Juliet. And family came up, met the new arrival it was, and she was tooling around the exhibit, and the excitement of the family was palatable, which is glorious. You know, you're like, yes, you know, type of thing, because you want guests or members to have that experience that you've had.
I graduated college with an environmental science degree with a focus in conservation. I just finished my second year of veterinary school and was just starting a research project back home in the Cleveland Metro Park Zoo with the head of the veterinary epidemiology, Dr. Pam Dennis.
I first met Cam in one of my courses on zoo and wildlife medicine. And he approached me with great enthusiasm to ask whether he could potentially work with me on a research project. So Ohio State offers a program where vet students can spend a summer engaged in research to get a better understanding of how it works and really learn about clinical research and applying research to improving health and welfare of animals. We sat down in my office, and I hadn't really worked with him much before. So I was like, okay, tell me your story.
And I explained the octopus story.
I just sort of paused. I was like, wait, Mark?
Mark is here. Mark still works here.
Then she walks up with a student in tow, and he's like, hi, I'm Cameron. And as soon as you said the name, I'm like, what? What? It's literally a dream shot, I mean, for that. To be able to influence someone just through what you do. And you have to fan that spark. It worked. Dude's a vet now.
He went into zoo medicine because of this experience. So that, to me, is really the power of the zoo, that it forms these maybe momentary, sometimes lasting experiences that influence the future of this generation.
I do believe that without the weekends at the Cleveland Metro Park Zoo, without their amazing staff, Mark, Dr. Dennis, I wouldn't have found my love for conservation and animals. This really is a special place.